The episode Trident Trouble is a pretty good episode. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I do like the premise of the episode. The setup's really funny. Here, take a look for yourself.
Behold this idiot and beware, for Trident Trouble comes.
No, the toppings haven't been prepped. I wish this lettuce and tomato would just cut themselves up.
Let's do this!
Now to be honest, this episode only really has like one mistake and it was hard to find. But during this scene where SpongeBob uses the magical trident to help this dude, well, take a look for yourself. Let's see if you can catch it.
What's wrong, Grass? Why won't you grow? Talk to me.
Yeah, it happens fast, but for about one frame, this dude loses his entire mouth. It's crazy. And this is a fairly common mistake, but it's, again, still a mistake. And I've got more. First up is the episode For Here or To Go, an episode where Mr. Krabs comes up with a smart idea to entertain customers.
Attention Krusty Krab patrons! Behold! The Krusty Krab presents our first annual Bun Seed Guessing Contest! Guess how many seeds are in the jar and win a free Krabby Patty! I have a guess. Plankton, you don't get to guess. Hey!
Mr. Krabs has a cool little game going on, but the issue is he's discriminating against Plankton, which is gonna come up later on in this episode. But first, let's see if you guys can catch the first mistake on your own.
You can't do that, it's not fair. Oh, I'm sorry, but it's me restaurant, and I can do what I please. I know you'll try to analyze that patty and find out my secret formula. You'll pay for this, Krabs. I'm calling the Bogus Business Bureau.
According to Article 57 of the Greasy Spoon Code, any fast food contest must be open to all customers.
You have to let me guess now, Krabs.
So here's the thing, most of my longtime viewers already know, but there's supposed to be a path connecting the Chum Bucket to the Krusty Krab. We've seen it in numerous other episodes, you can see it in this clip right here, but they're directly across the street from each other and there's a path. But in this one shot, there's no path connecting them. There's a path in between, but yeah, definitely a mistake. And here's another one, let's see if you guys can spot it.
Mr. Krabs, it's awful. We're all out of buns.
No buns? Drat the luck!
Got a delivery for the Krusty Krab. Where do you want us to put these buns?
Good thing I ordered us extra for the contest crowd.
Now, I know some of you guys missed this one, but here's the issue. This table and barrel has like this white outline. It looks like they were like poorly photoshopped. It looks really rough and is definitely a mistake. And we've got one more that has to do with our boy, Mr. Krabs.
SpongeBob needs to clean the grill first.
I cleaned it this morning.
Doesn't your spatula need a line in or something?
Nope, she's perfectly aligned.
Drat your efficiency.
Dude, what the heck happened to Mr. Krabs' pupils? This is actually somewhat of a common mistake in SpongeBob, and sometimes people try to defend it, but no guys, this is definitely a mistake. Your pupils don't just disappear. Let's keep the video moving though, and move over to our next episode. It has some crazy mistakes. In the episode, Chocolate with Nuts, we've talked about this one before, SpongeBob and Patrick get something interesting in the mail. It isn't for them, it's actually for Squidward, and it's Squidward's Fancy Living Digest magazine. This magazine is all about living a lavish, fancy lifestyle. and this results in SpongeBob and Patrick wanting to live that lifestyle as well. So they start their own little business and go to the doors of Bikini Bottom residents to try and sell their chocolate bars. It doesn't go well at first, but once they start capping and lying that their chocolate does magical things start to go much better for them, and they sell a bunch of chocolate bars. Now by the end of the episode, SpongeBob and Patrick's lying backfires. But let's head over to this scene. There's a mistake that I'm sure you missed. As all of you know, SpongeBob uses bubble transitions to change scenes. However, during this one transition, there is a huge mistake, as for a brief second, the date September 14th, 2001 can be seen at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, definitely isn't supposed to be there. Here's a clip.
If we keep exaggerating the truth, we'll be fancy living in no time.
Hooray for lying!
It'll make your hair grow.
Great! My wife's trying to grow a beard.
They'll make you sound smart.
I'll take 20!
Next up is the episode Free Samples, where Plankton comes up with a really good scheme. Like, this was a smart one. Take a look.
What do I owe the excessive volume of this giggling?
You may thank my new and original idea, darling. Free samples! Once everyone gets a taste of my delicious chum, they'll tear this place apart to get some. Plus, it's free. And who can resist free? Ship right up for your free samples of delicious chum.
Hey, what did he just say to us?
I just said they're free! Eat up! What? I had no idea the chum was this rotten. I better not be here when all this agony turns to anger.
So as you just seen, Plankton just made a bunch of Bikini Bottomites very sick, but what he does that's very smart is he lies and says that the chum is actually from the Krusty Krab, eventually leading us to this scene, which also has our first mistake. Let's see if you guys can catch it.
It's all over for the good old Krusty Krab. It's probably best if you start looking for a new job, boy. Maybe in a different line of work. Well, only one thing left to do now. I'll have to move back in with me ma.
5 minutes later.
Krabby Patties, brand new Krabby Patty recipe. All new, all different, all delicious.
Dear Neptune's gill sacks, this is the best thing I've ever put in my mouth! Yay!
Did he just say it was good?
Now this one is very, very sneaky, as take a look at this fish right here. As you can see, he's wearing this bright red shirt. Remember this, it's kind of fresh, but literally seconds later, and his shirt like changes to a pink shirt. It looked like this at first, but now it looks like this. Talk about a big mistake, and of course, there's another one. Let's see if you guys can spot this one.
I had no idea the chum was this rotten.
Hey, he's making a run for it! We can't let him get away with this! Let's get up and...
Hey, what's all the hubbub?
Oh, didn't you hear? Someone's giving away free Krabby Patties!
Again, this one is very sneaky, and it has to do with audio. So when we first see this fish right here, he has this voice.
Hey, he's making a run for it! We can't let him get away with this! Let's get up and...
But then when we see him again,
Hey, what's all the hubbub?
Oh, didn't you hear? Someone's giving away free Krabby Patties!
his voice is completely different now. Like, his voice changes halfway through the episode, which is totally a mistake. And I've got one more.
Krabby Patties, anyone?
This one is very easy to miss, but if you look, Plankton laughs, like his mouth moves for the animation of laughing, but I'm gonna play the clip again, listen, as he doesn't make any noise, like there's no sound that comes out of his mouth. Our next episode is a SpongeBob classic. I'm talking about Krabbyland. This episode is all about Mr. Krabs coming up with a new scheme to get money out of kids on summer vacation. Here are some clips, it's hilarious.
You see, boy, during the summer, the children are excused from their classes, a recess commonly referred to as summer break. I guess summer isn't coming this year.
Hey, maybe they're all at that new playground over there.
playground. Lure away me young customers. Just look at him, SpongeBob. So weak and malnourished, with nobody trying to sell him nothing. Breaks me heart.
The way you drove the boat while lying on the ground was kind of cool.
But that's not gonna get these munchkins away from this playground. Unless... SpongeBob! You're just in time for the grand unveiling of Krabby Land! Here we go! I give you Krabby Land!
Now, as funny as this episode is, it does have two mistakes that are very easy to miss.
Another day, another dollar. Gee, I wonder what Mr. Krabs has been up to since I saw him last and then went home to do nothing of particular interest till this very moment. Huh?
So as you guys seen, Krabby Land is meant for little kids. But during this scene where we see like this big lineup of people waiting, we can see numerous adult incidentals. They're supposed to be kids, but the animators put adults instead, which was a mistake. Here's another one though, and let's see if you lovely people can spot it yourselves.
They seem to respond to me being in pain. They enjoy other people's misery.
This one is definitely easy to miss, but this incidental right here loses their eyes, well, their pupils, not their actual eyes, but the pupils in their eyes for about like a second. It looks really rough, but stay tuned guys, as I have some even crazier mistakes coming up. In the episode Frozen Face Off, SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy, and well, the rest of the gang, every SpongeBob character, all participate in a sled worm race for $1 million. However, just before the race begins, Plankton sneaks off to the Krusty Krab and uses a robot as his replacement in the race. As you can imagine, Plankton goes inside the Krusty Krab to steal the Krabby Patty formula, while the group must evade attacks from a snow monster. The episode is pretty eventful and has some epic moments, but you know what we're here for, mistakes. During this scene, where SpongeBob says, "She loves your jelly beans, Patrick," Sandy's boots are white instead of gray, thus making for an awkward mistake. Here's a clip.
No! No!
She loves your jelly beans, Patrick.
I'd better go while the going's good.
Jelly bean!
First up is a Season 3 classic, the episode The Sponge Who Could Fly, an episode all about SpongeBob wanting to fly. It's pretty funny. Here are some clips.
Behold.
Oh boy, a birthday party!
No, Patrick. This is the SquarePants Flyer Mark III. All you do is remove the brick, or ballast, and... Huh? I'm off to fly with the jellyfish. Ignition, check. Landing gear, check. Complimentary peanuts, checkaroo. This one's gonna fly. I can feel it. I'm flying! I'm
Yeah, things aren't going very well for SpongeBob in this episode. Like, the dude nearly just died like 3 times, but there's another scene where he gets close. The scene also has a mistake though, so watch closely.
Patrick, get ready to say, Eureka!
Okay!
Go! It's working. I'm flying!
Get down
Do
from
not
there.
be afraid, Earthbound people. I am not a flying monster. I am just one of you. Go! Go, Patrick! Go, Patrick! Go, Patrick! Go, Patrick!
Did you catch it? What is going on with Patrick's legs, guys? Like, his legs are never that long, and I get he's riding a bike, but this was definitely a weird error. And this episode has another one. Let's dive into it.
Go on and laugh. But it is a sad day in Bikini Bottom when a guy is ridiculed for having dreams.
Hey, there he is! He's getting away!
No! He owes us favors!
Get him!
So this right here is the iconic character Fred. He's the dude who always yells, "My leg!" Now Fred has had multiple different designs over the years. This is his primary design, but sometimes he's blue or purple. In this episode in particular, throughout the episode, he's like this greenish brownish color, right? But for one scene, they use his other design. It's like a really weird mistake. First he looks like this, then he looks like this, then he goes back to looking like this, thus making for a continuity error. And this episode still has one more.
It's Cannonball Jenkins!
I guess I'm not meant to fly after all. Hey! My jellyfish friends are helping me fly without pants!
So this one is very, very, very easy to miss. So I want you guys to listen closely as I'm gonna slow down the footage. So as you can see here, SpongeBob is walking and there's these jellyfish in the background, okay? But at one point, they literally just disappear. They don't fly away or fade away. They just disappear and it looks really strange. But yeah, let's move on to another episode with some crazy mistakes. First up is the episode Cookie Cooks. A very weird episode, but with a pretty funny plot. Here, take a look.
And I will have the kelp consomme to start, followed by the sargasso salad. And the sweet and sour algae.
That's one last thing to try. Waiter, there's an eyelash in me soup.
This is so embarrassing.
Wait! Oh no, don't go, sweetie pie!
Yeah, Mr. Krabs got himself in some trouble with his wifey, Mrs. Puff, in this episode. Really funny. But don't worry, he has a plan and brings her over to his house for dinner. And this is where we can find our first mistake. Let's see if you guys can spot it.
Oh, the sparkling cider is extra fizzy tonight.
Now you just relax, Puffkins, while I consult with me very expensive private chefs.
This one is really bad, but for about one frame, what's going on with Mr. Krabs? It's like some of his body's cropped, like the top of his eyes, the side of his claw, and that ain't even it, as there's another mistake in this episode. Let's see if you guys can catch it.
How are we supposed to cook anything with this junk?
What are you talking about? This is high-quality Navy surplus here. So maybe it's a little outdated. Now just get cooking, and the dinner had better be fantastic, or else.
This one is just, like, weird, as, look, where's Mr. Krabs' mouth? It's a weird animation error here. You can tell there's something going on with the animation. And we've got another one. Take a look.
Just let me check the quality, my dear.
Let go of my grab, Bob! I'm famished!
That's not food! That's SpongeBob!
Now this one is really easy to miss since it only happens for one frame, but boom, Mr. Krabs' claw detaches from his hand. For a whole frame, it looks very odd and was definitely a mistake. And hey, I've got even crazier mistakes coming up, so stay tuned. The episode, The Clash of Triton, is a bit of a weird episode. I mean, it's not bad, but the plot's kinda iffy. But pretty much, it's all about King Neptune coming to the Krusty Krab and telling us the story of his son Triton.
Wow! Well, you rolled out the red carpet!
This ain't for you, lot. This is for King Neptune.
Oh, I'm a huge fan of the royal family. Oh, could we please maybe watch them eat?
Why in Neptune's name would I let you see Neptune eat? Only $5.
Of course, Mr. Krabs uses this as an advantage or opportunity to make money. What a greedy crab. On to the mistakes though. The first one takes place during this scene where we're actually introduced to King Neptune's son, Triton.
What
is going on in here?
I'm studying chemistry, and I've just created a cure for all mortal diseases.
We don't have diseases, nor do we care whether or not the mortals contract them.
Gosh.
But it is the only way you'll learn. Reflect on this.
You can't do this, man. I've got a life to live. I can't be stuck in this cage, man.
Now listen, this mistake is very subtle, but it's still a mistake, okay? So Triton's eyebrows, normally they look like this, okay? But during this scene, there's one frame where they look like this. I guess the animation just glitched out because they're the wrong color. But let's move over to another mistake that's also subtle, but bad.
Yeah, I tried it for hours and hours, but I just can't get it to...
Open! I just peel the stickers off the squares and put them down where they're supposed to go.
Amazing. Well.
Are you guys coming or what?
Wow.
This one is hidden, and honestly, I'm very proud of myself for finding it. But take a look at Triton. As you can see, he wears these pearls around his wrist, and they're blue. Remember that they're blue, this is very important. Well, later on, when Triton gets freed from this cage, there's a brief frame where 2 or 3 of the pearls from his bracelet glitch out, and they're the exact same color as his skin, making for a really bad mistake. And no, those aren't his fingers. Like, actually look at his hand, those are the pearls and they're miscolored, which is a mistake. Let's talk about another mistake though.
Hey, you guys don't mind if I pull over here for a second, do you?
Sure, Triton.
What an interesting man.
This one happens fast, but when Triton goes to ditch Patrick and SpongeBob, like he's just ditching them, there's one frame where Patrick's missing his mouth, and considering Patrick loves food, I think he needs that. But let's move over to another SpongeBob episode that's full of mistakes. Next up is the episode Free Samples, where Plankton comes up with a really good scheme. Like, this was a smart one. Take a look.
What do I owe the excessive volume of this giggling?
You may thank my new and original idea, darling. Free samples! Once everyone gets a taste of my delicious chum, they'll tear this place apart to get some. Plus, it's free. And who can resist free? Ship right up for your free samples of delicious chum.
Hey, what did he just say to us?
I just said they're free. Eat up! What? I had no idea the chum was this rotten. I better not be here when all this agony turns to anger.
So as you just seen, Plankton just made a bunch of Bikini Bottomites very sick. But what he does that's very smart is he lies and says that the chum is actually from the Krusty Krab, eventually leading us to this scene, which also has our first mistake. Let's see if you guys can catch it.
It's all over for the good old Krusty Krab. It's probably best if you start looking for a new job, boy. Maybe in a different line of work. Well, only one thing left to do now. I'll have to move back in with me ma.
5 minutes later.
Patty's brand new Krabby Patty recipe. All new, all different, all delicious.
Dear Neptune's gill sacks, this is the best thing I've ever put in my mouth! Yay!
Did he just say it was good?
Now this one is very, very sneaky, as take a look at this fish right here. As you can see, he's wearing this bright red shirt. Remember this, it's kind of fresh. But literally seconds later, and his shirt like changes to a pink shirt. It looked like this at first, but now it looks like this. Talk about a big mistake, and of course, there's another one. Let's see if you guys can spot this one.
I had no idea the chum was this rotten.
Hey, he's making a run for it. We can't let him get away with this. Let's get up and...
Hey, what's all the hubbub?
Oh, didn't you hear? Someone's giving away free Krabby Patties!
Again, this one is very sneaky, and it has to do with audio. So when we first see this fish right here, he has this voice.
Hey, he's making a run for it. We can't let him get away with this. Let's get up and...
But then when we see him again,
Hey, What's all the hubbub?
Oh, didn't you hear? Someone's giving away free Krabby Patties!
His voice is completely different now. Like, his voice changes halfway through the episode, which is totally a mistake. And I've got one more.
Krabby Patties, anyone?
This one is very easy to miss, but if you look, Plankton laughs, like his mouth moves for the animation of laughing, but I'm gonna play the clip again, listen, as he doesn't make any noise, like there's no sound that comes out of his mouth. Up next is a very underrated SpongeBob episode that isn't talked about all that much, and I don't know why, because it isn't a bad episode, isn't the best episode. I'm talking about Chum Caverns. Check it out.
Formula! How am I supposed to hide me formula in this nonsense?
Did you see that?
Yeah, Krabs hides his formula under the floor. Dig 50 meters, then turn right.
At this rate, we'll have the formula before you can say... Barnacles!
Hey, like I said, it doesn't have a bad plot, it's just kind of underrated. This mistake, though, isn't very underrated, it's pretty bad. Keep your eyes peeled.
And good riddance! Next time you should read the sign about our mandatory side of fries policy! Another bright-eyed, bushy-tailed customer. Give him a Krabby Patty with the works.
I'm not hungry.
Oh, that's funny. I'll think about that one while you buy some Kelp soda.
So this one's very funny, because take a look at this shot from the beginning of the episode when Plankton's spying on Mr. Krabs. As you can see, there's a path between the Krusty Krab and the Chum Bucket. But take a look at the opening shot of the same episode as boom, where is that path between them? Where is even the Chum Bucket? The path looks completely different, which was some lazy continuity error by the animators. And that ain't it. Check out this other mistake.
Yes! See what happens when you let me make my own decisions? Now maybe we'll get some... Oh, Your Majesty, I've never seen such beauty.
Stop.
I guess Plankton has the same condition that Patrick was suffering from in the last episode as where's his mouth? It's just gone. Is it just missing? Talk about a mistake, and there's more. Let's move to a new episode. This next one is one of my favorites. I'm talking about Slimy Dancing. The episode has just such a funny plot. Here, take a look.
Well, Squidward, old boy, all that's left is to go win that dancing trophy. Nobody ever worked harder to get it than you. All those years of training, your tireless effort to keep your instruments supple, not to mention your weekly thigh waxing. Music, please.
Next. Excuse me? You didn't make the cut. Sorry, Mac.
But hey, get the unhandy you person.
Man, poor Squidward. Like, I know Squidward is a very grumpy guy, and he's kind of mean to SpongeBob, but I do feel bad for him sometimes. What I don't feel bad about, though, is this mistake that I'm going to expose. Let's see if you guys can catch it on your own.
SpongeBob?
You're just not getting into the spirit of this thing, Squidward.
Oh, help me out.
How'd the audition go, Squidward?
The audition?
Yeah, this one's kinda easy, but as you can see, our boy Patrick is missing his mouth. It's just gone. Poof. Here's another one. Keep your eyes peeled and comment it if you find it.
Tommy, I've got a fresh loaded lot. Oh, dear me, no. Hello, it's an emergency. My son, he's...
Mom, I'm just doing the crap.
Oh.
This one's pretty tricky, and honestly, it's very, very easy to miss. But take a look at what numbers she puts in on the phone. She's supposed to be calling 911, but look, she actually puts in 811. This is how a keypad would work. So yeah, she definitely clicked 8, and this is a mistake, and let's keep it moving because I got more. So this next episode, Gullible Pants, has 3 very complicated mistakes, so I'm just gonna get right into them. Here's the first one. Let's see if you guys can catch it yourselves.
Oh, 451, 452, 453, 454, 455, 456.
Like I said, this one is very, very complicated, so take a look at this shot. As you can see, Incidental 92 is eating with Incidental 51. They're having a nice meal together. But like seconds later, and now Incidental 92 is eating with a completely different fish. The other mistake is quite similar. In that opening shot, we can see Incidental 48 eating with Incidental 41. But then, seconds later, and now Incidental 48 is eating with a completely different fish in seconds. So definitely a mistake, and there are a ton of mistakes in this one section. It's pretty bad. There's some crazier ones coming up though, so stay tuned. I gotta say, when it comes to the episode Jolly Lodgers, I really feel bad for Squidward. Like the dude just wants a break, and then this happens.
Are you going somewhere?
I'll be staying at a hotel for the next few days for peace and quiet. Well now, this is very nice indeed. This is heaven. Hello? Anyone there? Hello?
Room service.
Come in.
Squidward? What a happy surprise!
Like poor Squidward. And things get worse, as this episode also, duh, has some mistakes. Let's take a look at this first one.
You stay away from me! I don't want to see either of you in any part of this hotel!
Come on, this one's easy. I know you guys caught it. You're probably commenting it right now, but boom. SpongeBob's missing his mouth. Okay, I've got one more, and it also has to do with a missing mouth. Let's see if you guys can catch it.
No, SpongeBob. No, Patrick. Peace and quiet. Leave me alone!
Look, guys, I hate to nitpick, but Patrick's missing his mouth, and that's like a really bad mistake. But hey, I've got some that are even crazier coming up, so let's get into them. Our first set of mistakes can be found in the episode Plankton Retires, an episode where, well, the title kind of explains it. Here, check it out.
Mr. Krabs, did you see that? Plankton is retiring!
All hands on deck, SpongeBob!
Aye, Mr. Krabs! Whoa!
Yeah, so turns out Mr. Krabs has beaten Plankton down so much that this man, this evil little dude, retires. It's crazy, but hey, maybe there's a twist. Before we get to that though, let's take a look at the first mistake. Let's see if you guys can catch it.
He covered me in urchins, fed me to a seahorse, and stung me to death. I have had enough.
Oh, I think someone needs their papa.
Don't you see? We're done here.
He said for the 9 billionth time. You know, Sheldon, if I had a dime for every time you...
Okay, so here's the thing. When we first see Karen, as you can see, she isn't plugged into anything. There's no cable coming out of her computer body. But literally a second later, and look at this shot, as now Karen is plugged in and requires to be like powered, making for a really weird mistake. Here's another one. Just like this one, let's see if you guys can catch it without my help.
How long will you be staying with us?
Forever. And so begins my retirement.
You see there, lad? Plankton is up to no good.
Yeah, so I was right. There is a twist, as you can see, but also more importantly, what's going on with Plankton's eye? His pupil is just gone and it looks really awkward. Let's move on to some even crazier mistakes though.
And the elephant says... And the baboon says... And the zookeeper goes...
Again with his kids. These are nutbats. These are wild animals. And you can get seriously injured.
Now, of course, this episode has some mistakes. I mean, it's why it's in today's video. So here's the first one. And as always, let's see if you guys can catch it without my help.
These little cuties are dangerous. Don't be silly.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
For me? Thanks.
This first one's pretty easy, but for the most part throughout this episode, this monster's antenna has a red spike ball at the end of it. It's always red, but near the ending of the episode, for one scene, it's now purple, which was just a weird continuity error. And I've got another one. Let's see if you guys can spot it.
Ooh, time to feed the sea monsters. Ooh, Ellie Zoop. Come and get it!
This one is pretty bad. As for one frame, what's going on with SpongeBob's pants? They're yellow. Well, his shirt is yellow. That's a mistake. And I've got some crazier ones coming up, so stay tuned. First up is the episode Nautical Novice, yet another Mrs. Puff banger of an episode. I really like this episode, so check out the setup.
Maybe tomorrow, if I can impress Mrs. Puff with an extensive knowledge of boating history, she'll give me a boating license on the spot. Ah! Hey, wait! Hey! Mrs. Puff! Please stop the bus!
What was that? Nothing. Step on it!
Wait! No worries, I made it.
Man, SpongeBob was very committed to getting on that bus, and he succeeds. But let's rewind a little bit, as back during the beginning of the episode, there are two really bad mistakes, guys. Let's see if you can catch them.
Which brings us to the subject of rudder maintenance.
Barnacles, just as we were getting to the nitty-gritty.
Wait a minute, class. Remember, we will not be here tomorrow. We will be going on a field trip to the boating museum. Now run along, kids.
So first up is this one, which I don't think I need to say much, guys. For about 2 frames, this incidental just loses her shirt. And I actually think the animators did this on purpose, because why are her breasts drawn? The other mistake is this one. So as you can see, this girl is wearing pearls, but for 1 frame, 2 of them turn black, which was just another weird mistake. There's another one later on in the episode. Let's see if you guys can spot this one.
Welcome, class, to the boating museum. This enormous vessel was once the largest in all the seas, but now that it's been converted into a museum, it no longer moves.
This one's kind of funny. So as you can see in this first shot of Incidental 14, she has no belly button. You can see, right? You can see her stomach, there's no belly button. But then randomly in this shot, she now has a belly button. So a weird continuity error. Not that big of a deal, but hey, the ones I have coming up are spicy. And last but not least is the episode Driven to Tears, an episode where, well, this happens. Take a look.
Who's a winner?
I'm a winner.
Who's a winner?
I'm a winner. I'm a winner. I'm a winner.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Let's just go home, Patrick.
We're not going anywhere until I get to the bottom of this. I'm taking that test myself.
No, Patrick. I'll eat you alive.
SpongeBob! SpongeBob!
I'm here for you, buddy.
I passed my test. I thought you said it was hard.
Perfect score.
Poor SpongeBob, dude. Like, we've seen this guy try to get his license since season 1, but Patrick just walks in there and gets it instantly? Crazy. But not as crazy as this first mistake.
Sir.
How do I look?
Like a winner.
Ready?
Ready?
You get a brand new boatmobile! The new Bass Blaster 3000, the ultimate boating machine.
This one's pretty simple, but as SpongeBob's jaw hilariously drops, his teeth turn yellow. Not that big of a deal, but this next one is kind of a big deal. Like, I don't know how the animators missed it.
Hi, Mommy. Hi, Daddy. But guess what? I passed my driver's test.
That's great, Patrick.
SpongeBob failed his test, so don't mention it.
No, we know how to stay clear of that minefield.
Mom!
So, as you can see, as Patrick arrives to SpongeBob's parents, he's wearing his red gloves. This is very important. You can see them on his hands. But when he shows them his license and we get this zoomed in shot, the hand holding the license isn't wearing the red glove. Like, this red glove, he isn't wearing it in this shot, but then in the next shot, he's wearing it again, so talk about a mistake. Now, that's probably going to do it for today's video, guys, but shout out to the Grapple gang, all of you guys, and everybody here at the premiere gang. I appreciate every single one of you guys. You're the best. I'm Cartoon Corey, as you guys know. And by the way, this month, guys, we're gonna be expanding. We're gonna be doing videos on other cartoons as well, so comment on this video other cartoons you want us to cover, not just SpongeBob. Also, my friend Joey is gonna be helping on the channel now, so if you see a video by Cartoon Joey, don't worry, I didn't get like hacked. That's my bro Joey. He's gonna be helping, but don't worry, Cartoon Corey's the main guy. But anyways, have an amazing day. Peace.